the season for sugar, heavy meals, comfort food, adult beverages, and between the cookies and cakes and pastries sitting around, we may forget just how much sugar we're consuming during the holidays, no less the extra calories at the various holiday gatherings or from holiday gifts. But mindful eating can help you navigate the challenges of balancing holiday treats with eating smart. Joining us today to help us be more mindful is Austin Brooks, the project coordinator for physical activity access and opportunities. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Okay. So let's just get to my first and very much important question. What is mindful eating?
So mindful eating is kind of taking the principles of mindfulness and applying it to eating. So really thinking about what you're eating, paying attention to the way it smells, the way it looks, the way it tastes, and being present and fully enjoying the experience of eating.
Okay. I don't think that'll be hard for many of us. So how do we become more mindful then during the holidays?
Yeah, so mindful eating during the holidays can really be a nice way to balance out trying to eat smart, but also enjoying those special treats that only come around once a year.
Now, normally around this time of year, portion sizes are huge. So how do we know what size portions we should be eating?
That's a great question. So for normal meals, I would say look at my plate. So balancing between your fruits and vegetables being half of your plate, a quarter of that plate being grains, particularly whole grains, quarter of a plate being lean proteins, and then finally having a serving of dairy. But for a holiday meal, you're probably going to have like a bigger selection of foods. So you probably have more sides than you normally would with a regular meal. So to practice portion sizing with that type of situation, you really want to try two different approaches. So first is use a smaller plate. So there's less room to put food on your plate. And that'll automatically help you choose a smaller amount of food overall. But then when you're kind of going down the buffet line with your smaller plate, pick the items that you really enjoy, that you want to kind of save your calorie budget for. But then only take a small portion so that you can fit all of the types of foods that are available that you want to try on that smaller plate. So instead of having, a big scooping helping of a food, you would take a smaller, like couple bites of each thing.
All right, sometimes we say our eyes are bigger than our stomach, right? So how do we listen to the signals our body sends when we're hungry and when we're full?
So this is where mindful eating definitely comes in again. So what you would want to do is to slow down while you're eating. So enjoy the smell of the food before you take a first bite. So, cookies, for example, smell really delicious. So really enjoy the smell of the food that you're about to enjoy. Take a bite, chew it really well. So instead of a couple of chews and then on to your next bite, try to aim for more like 20 or 30 chews of that food. Put your fork or a spoon down in between each bite and really just take your time eating. So when you slow down and really pay attention to what the food tastes like, what it smells like, what it looks like, you're going to give your body time to register those signals of fullness. So from the time you start eating until the time your stomach kind of gives you the signal back to your brain that you're full, comfortable, everything is good, it takes about 20 minutes, but a lot of us are done eating before 20 minutes. So we don't have the opportunity for our body to give us that signal that we're full. So we eat past that feeling of fullness. So slowing down, really enjoying your food, taking that time, putting the fork down, those are all ways to eat more mindfully. So enjoy those foods that you like, but then be satisfied with a smaller amount.
All right, these are great tips for us to keep in mind this holiday season and really all year long. And we could talk more and maybe we'll get you back because I know you have more tips to share with us. But certainly this is very helpful for us to, and also good to keep in mind as we go into the new year, because always in January is when people are trying their best to be a little bit more healthy. So great tips to go ahead and get ahead of. Thank you so much, Austin, for these great tips and pointers this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate being able to share this message.
Absolutely.